Hey guys, how is everyone? I'm cleaning up my desk because there's stuff on it everywhere. Simone, how are you? Hi Carol. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Alicia, you bit me to it. Bonnie. Well, you're welcome, Melanie. How is everybody's day going? Hi, Liz. I heard you have a new set of wheels, babe. Do we get your flag for the back of that thing? Ariane, how are you? Where's everyone coming in from? Have we got this is our international show, so really having a break from studying. What are you studying? A Christmas flag. Alberta. Is it snowing yet? Washington. I love my international crew. I love the Aussies too, but it's always really cool when you get international people coming on. Charmaine, welcome for the first time. Wyoming. Hey, you guys need to jump on and leave some reviews for me and say, hey, I'm from the US or Canada or wherever. Diploma of Early Childhood Education. That's really cool. Hey, Nagambi, what are you doing up there, Mel? I'm actually studying at the minute too. I've got two things on the go. One is I forgot what it's now. Editing and proofreading. And the other thing I'm studying at the moment is it's a bit morbid, but it's a death doula course, and it's working with people that are transitioning from this life to the next life. And yeah, it's a little bit confronting. I think with anything to do with death, it's confronting. But I'm actually doing it because I thought it might be beneficial, helping people like yourselves out, and just having a bit more under the belt in regards to having tools to work with spirit. That's really cool. Don't forget to share if you're on. You're from Sydney. That's all right. Yeah, it's called a death doula. So it's just helping people with their final arrangements and just processing the dying, the dying stages, what to expect. It's pretty in depth, but so far I'm loving it. But yeah, it is confronting, even for me. I'm just reading your messages. How's all the Christmas shopping going? I can feel you all throwing stuff at me as I say that. I'm so scared of death. I couldn't do anything like that. I stick to the little. You recruit for the funeral industry? Really? What's that mean? Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I've always had a fascination with I guess it's all to do with, like, ghosts and paranormal stuff and things like that. But I think it's always really important too that, you know, because you're dealing with spirit and dealing with people, you know, that have transitioned and, you know, their loved ones left behind, it just helps out to have a little bit more knowledge, I guess, and a little bit more support for people that are dealing with that sort of stuff. Is there anyone in Victoria like that, Ariane? It'd be interesting to connect with someone about that. Yeah, I realized there was a big need for it when I had somebody passing over and I just sat there and nobody helped me. They didn't give me any information and I had to Google it all. Princess Leia says, hey, all right, let's get into it. Babe, this coffee's funky. We've run out of milk, so we've got, what is it? Milk. Ariane, I asked, was there anybody like that you could put me in contact with in Melbourne? Because once I'm finished this course, I will be looking at doing some work in that area for people. Okay, so let's get going with it all, shall we now? We have today, I was trying to find my Mr. Men books and I couldn't find them. So today we have Lucy, oh shit, I nearly stuffed that one up, right? Beep. Alana Fairchild. I nearly said Lucy Cavendish, but, you know, it's not. These are Alana's cards. Love your inner goddess. Hi, Jules. You're having a lunch break. Ooh, what you having? Are you at class today? I've got a really cool class for you guys tonight. My little students. Colleen, how are you? All right, so these are Alana Fairchild's Love Your Inner Goddess cards. And they're red on the back. Kind of a nice red, not a bright red, but like a blood red. Goes with my slaughter apron. Hehe. Hello, Rob the Reader. I'm here with Carmel and we're doing the banter. Carmel's asleep. Pumpkin curry. Ooh. All right. Now, I don't know how these cards are going to go because I've never read them before. But I really like the artwork on them, so I bought them for you guys. That's how much I love you. She's asleep on her drum. Ariane, I teach psychic development on a Wednesday night. So I have eight wonderful students that I teach on a Wednesday night. And yes. Christy Wilson, how are you? All right, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to ask each and every one of you. You can shut that. What I'm going to ask each and every one of you is what's your biggest challenge? And we're going to work through some of these challenges. What's your biggest challenge? I must be noisy. The door just got shut. What's your biggest challenge, guys? As I'm shuffling these cards, these new cards. I don't think I've put it up there, Ariane. It might be. The website is really new, and I haven't had a minute to write all of the content for it. But if you contact me or personal message me, I'll be able to give you that information. All right, so let's deal with one thing: anxiety and fear. Okay, so let me write some of these down. Because some of you are going to have the same things, aren't you? Yes. Oh, mouse clicked it. What's going on? Look at you guys. We've all got the similar things. Anxiety, motivation, patience. I don't know what that is, Jules. Grief, living. Hi, Nellie. All right, so we've got there's another big one, fear of failure. All right, so you're whacking them all up. Okay, so the basic ones we have here is anxiety, fear, health, depression, and stage fright. You've had that forever and a day. Okay, so that one is really easy to get rid of, Nellie. What you can actually do is put yourself in a drama class. Okay, contact the local a local drama group or a local arts collective or something like that, or a drama coach, and work with them. I'm actually a really shy person as well. Wouldn't know it, but yes, I am quite a shy person. And I did years and years of drama, and that actually brought me out of my shell. So, you know, whenever you do step out in front of people and all eyes are on you, of course, you're going to have that essence of fear, and it's usually around not being good enough. Am I going to make a fool out of myself? Am I going to be shit? You know, am I going to get it right? And you just have to let go of all of those belief systems and you know, just sort of like push yourself out. But you know, go and do a drama course, Janelle. That's my suggestion. Because it's you're around with like-minded people. You get some coaching. They'll give you some tools. They'll put you in front of you know, that they'll put you in front of a crowd, and you just get used to it. It's just a matter of getting used to it. And I think that the biggest thing with stepping in front of a crowd is to just remember that at the end of the day they go home, and you know, you don't take it personally. It's not like you have to hang out with them or anything like that. And if you just believe and focus that you're there for the right reasons, doing the right things, then usually, you know, it works out right. So my advice would be to you know, just do something dramatic, do something you know, yeah, jump in the deep end. But you've got to remember that other people are there as well. You know, you just jump into a beginner's class, but it will bring you out of that shell. You know, just trust in what you have, and trust in the tools and the guidance that you get, and you'll be fine. Just takes time. It's almost like once you've got the first one done, the rest of them are, you know, they're gonna follow, and it just become a normal thing for you. So don't stress too much, but do a drama course. So that one's there for you. Hey, San Diego, how you going, Jules? So yeah, that's that one. So what else do we have here? All right, so here's a little trick that I'm going to teach every one of you, okay? And I'm going to run you through it really, really easy. So your biggest challenge, right? We're going to put it in the shape of a door. Okay, so and this is a kind of like an awake meditation, but it's like put in the shape of a door, guys. So if you've just joined us on today's Banter show, what we're actually talking about is what's your biggest challenge, okay, and how to overcome your biggest challenge. And sometimes the challenge isn't necessarily a physical thing. You know, sometimes it's you know, it's a psychological thing, but you don't know what it is and you don't know how to get over it. So with things such as anxiety, fear, you know, shyness and those type, fear of failure and all of those sort of things, I want you to imagine a door. So whatever you're scared of or whatever, you know, you're lacking in, I just want you to imagine a door. Okay, and I want you to see what the door is made of. So is it made of wood? Is it made of plastic? Is it made of iron? What's your door made of? And I want you to envision that, okay? Because what we're actually doing is we're creating a door of anxiety, fear, health, depression, motivation, patience, anything, whatever your biggest fear is, this is the name that's going to be on your door, okay? And so what I actually want you to do is have a look at, you know, like what's it made out of? What color is it? When you put your hand on it, what does it feel like? Is it hot? Is it cold? You know, is it rough? Is it soft? Is it smooth? You know, when you put your hand on that door, what does it feel like? Is there any writing on the door as well? So, you know, does it say anything apart from, you know, the word that you're working with? And then I want you to smell it. I know that sounds really bizarre, but we're engaging the senses, all of the senses in this construction here. So I want you to smell it. So you've got your door, you're going to look at your color, you're going to feel it. Now you're going to smell it, and it might have a scent to it. It might smell like wood, it might smell like plastic, it might smell like watermelon, roses, it might smell like dog poop. I don't know, whatever smell you want to bring to your door. Just go with the first thing that jumps in your head and bring that forward, okay? And then I know it's going to sound really weird, but I want you to lick the door. Yeah, okay, lick it, because I want you to taste it. Does it have a taste to it? So we're engaging the scent of taste. And so what we're actually doing in all of this is engaging the mind in every senses. So you've got touch, sight, feel, taste. And is there any noise coming from the door? Put your ear up against it. Is there any sound coming from that door? Is there anything you can hear behind it? Is there dogs barking? You know, what's going on behind the door? What sort of handle does it have? You know, does it have a plastic handle? Does it have a, you know, a big iron handle? You know, how are you going to open the door? Does it have a handle at all? Or, you know, has it got a push button? Whatever. Create the door, okay? And I want you to invoke all of these senses. What's it look like? What's it feel like to touch? What's it smell like? What's it taste like? Can you hear anything coming from it? Okay. And then I want you to reach out, grab the handle, and I want you to open it. Okay, I want you to open it, because you're opening the door, and you're opening up that door of fear of failure, shyness, living, grief, patience, motivation, depression, health, fear, and anxiety. You're opening up that door, and then I want you to walk through it and close that door behind you. Okay, close the door behind you. Okay, and as you'll see, there's nothing there. The only thing to fear is fear itself. So fear of anxiety, you know, there's usually nothing there but your mind playing tricks on you. Okay, of course, you know, unless you're suffering post-traumatic stress or something along those lines, anxiety, you know, usually is your mind creating things as well. And you know, I think all of us have suffered anxiety from time to time, but usually it's your body's reaction to a mindset. Fear is the same. Health, I want you to see yourself healthy. You know, keep moving forward. Depression, again, move through that door of depression. Motivation, right? Slam that door, get on your feet, get going. Patience, you know, just stand there before you take that next step forward. You know, and just remember that there has to be a process that happens in order for you to be able to move forward, if that makes sense. Okay, so anything that you've got a grievance with, and anything that you are struggling with, put it in the shape of a door. All right, Colleen, you've written panic attacks. All right, box that panic up in the shape of a door. Okay, give it a physicality. All right, get all that anxiety, that heartbeat. You know, look at put that heart racing on the door. Like there's a heart on your door and it's like racing. You know, you might have blood pumping through your door. Whatever it is, put it in the shape of a door, and then open it up and move forward. It's a really easy trick, and it's a one that really does work. Now, where I come up with this idea from was an incredible woman called Temple Grandin, who is an autistic professor in the US, and she works with autistic people, autistic kids, and this idea and this concept I developed from watching her autobiography, a movie about her, and just a couple of things in that movie made me think, hey, you know, I can use that as a tool to help people. And so whenever you're feeling all of these emotions and you don't know what it is, but you just feel anxious, put it in the shape of a door and just see, it overcoming. Because sometimes what we're actually feeling, we don't know what it is, but when you give it a physicality, it puts it in a place, and that place just settles it right down. Okay, so anyway, there you go. Ask yourself, what's the biggest challenge? Put it in the shape of a door and walk straight through. Carol's back to work. All right, let's have a look here. Where's my mouse gone? All the fish are looking at me like they haven't been fed for 6 months. I've got a fish tank in the study with our fish, and they're all looking at me like, feed me. Okay. Vicky, let's get you a card, see what we got here. Okay, so these are a bigger deck of cards. They are sort of the more standard deck. And I nearly dropped them. Let's have a look here. Oh, I nearly. Oh. I've got one outside and one on the chair asleep. White sage, Vicky. Okay, the white sage. All right, so this is about cleansing. Okay, white sage is always about cleansing, but it's also about setting a sacred space for yourself. And I just feel as if you need to honor that space that is you. Vicky, I can see a sacred circle, and I just want to put you in the middle of that sacred circle and just say, set your boundaries a little bit for the next couple of weeks, because there has been a lot of drainage happening near and around you, and I just feel as if I need to just tell you to just take that time out, take some time for yourself, honor who you are, honor that white sage woman and the goddess, and just cleanse and clean and just bring yourself back to the basic fundamentals of who you are. Have a look at your core beliefs and, what you need to let go of and what you don't need to let go of. In North American Indian medicine, a white sage will cleanse. Okay, it will cleanse negative energy. It will cleanse negative auras. It will heal the auric field and bring that back together again. And, the aura is such a sensitive, energetic barrier for us, and anything like anger, frustration, fear, illness, disease will put tears in the auric field. But also extending ourselves beyond our own energy will also bring in a tear or a thinning of that auric field, and white sage will mend those type of things. Okay, and just bring it back to who we are and just protect us a little bit, make us breathe a bit easier, make us feel a little bit stronger, a little bit more relaxed. And that's what the white sage does. And then they bring in the what's it called, sweetgrass, and set that pure intention. So they actually work with both elements, the sweetgrass and the white sage. So the white sage removes the negative energy, and the sweetgrass will put in that sweetness back into the air, that beautiful energy. And that's how they use one and one together, which is really cool. So Vicky, it's about cleansing. It's about cleansing your energy, your aura. It's about honoring your sacred space at home, taking that minute to, just bring it back to you and, just sit for a minute and just give you that time and you that space that you give other people. So I hope that helps. Haley. Okay. If you just jumped on, we're just doing some card readings. Welcome. If you're from overseas, hey, how you all going? Let me know where you're all from and how everything's going. How's Christmas shopping going? Has anybody had their Santa photos done with COVID Santa? I saw a picture the other day. It was the funniest thing. The kids were sitting about 3 meters away from Santa, and he had a face mask on. So yeah, I had a bit of a chuckle. Go and sit with the man in the suit with the face mask. Isn't that what you want to tell your kids all the time? Timmy. Okay, let's have a look here. Hi, Rachel. Whereabouts in the UK are you from? All right, let's go. Let's have a look here. All right, so Haley, this one's about family, okay? Okay, so it's about family and bringing that family energy together. Okay, you know, this card has such beautiful energy, and the one thing that I see about it is it's very balanced. Okay, so it's about balancing your time between work, self, and family. And I think it's coming up to Christmas, so it's definitely coming up to that family time where you're starting to think about your family. And I think that this year, it's been a really big one for thoughts about family because of COVID, and people haven't been able to see their loved ones, and everybody's felt really isolated. I really feel as if, you know, family and the meaning of family for a lot of people has had new meaning. You know, everybody's realized just how important they are to another. And this particular card, I'm just feeling very balanced in it, Haley. And I just want to say to you know, balance your time between all aspects of life and make sure you do spend time for those that matter. Okay, so that's how I'm reading that card, and just bring that in there for you. Utah, the USA. Ah, it's between Manchester and Liverpool. Okay. Up north. Oops, nearly dropped a card. So nice this time of year up that way because all the Christmas lights are up and the weather's all yucky but kind of cool at the same time. Christmas markets are all on. There you go. It was inevitable. See, I dropped it. Don't forget, guys, to jump on and share. Christy, I just had this card jump out, and I feel like I want to place it to you, with you at the moment, and it's talking about freaking beautiful. That's what it says, freaking beautiful. All right, and what I want to say to you, it's, you know, this card actually has on it the word here. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Okay, so sometimes we have to be a little bit crazy. And it's not about being noticed. It's about letting that inner child run free. It's about, you know, letting everything, you know, just hang out, and just blowing caution to the wind. Sometimes we really need to, you know, just let loose and have fun. And I feel that's you at the minute, Christy. So many of us have been restricted, and you know, so many people just haven't been able to let their hair down. I just want to say to you, now is the time to start looking at, you know, having a bit more fun, letting it all hang out, I guess, and just, you know, bringing into that into your world a sense of enjoyment and love again. You know, so much of this year has been serious, and probably far more serious than it needs to be, but the cards just sort of like bringing forward, you know, that whole free spirit energy, allowing yourself to, you know, wander, blow the wind, let it take you wherever, try new experiences, all of those sort of things I feel are coming in for you. And I just want to say to you, you know, take every opportunity that comes your way, and, you know, don't look behind you, just keep moving forward. So I hope that makes sense for you. And I'm sending that all the way to the USA with some love and some blessings. COVID's bad in Canada. Yeah, look, Australia's been really, and I think because we had winter before you guys, I think for everybody in Melbourne, it's been 7 months of lockup, and only now are we being allowed to have a little bit of freedom. But then you guys are sort of like, now copying, the way that we've been going, and you're all in lockdown. So while we watched you have your freedom, it was pretty hard, and now you guys are having to isolate as well. So it's a shame, but it's certainly rocked the world, this pandemic. Oh wow, everyone's doing their shopping earlier. Hi Nick, how are you? Carmen, on your last day of 2 weeks of isolation. That's crazy. Like they've still got that rubbish going on. To me. I'm great, Nick. Yeah, really awesome. What's happening in the celestial heavens at the minute, Nick, for us? Nick's our resident astrologer, so we'll see what she's got to say, and she'll pop her website up. And if anybody wants their astrology done, jump on. Nick's the person to do that. Renee, let's have a look here. Your daughter is suffering really bad headaches and always tired. Just wants to see if anything comes through to help. Renee, where I want to go with this one is an alignment, a spinal alignment. So I don't know if you've had her at the chiropractor or the physio, but I do feel that there's some pressure there, and the headaches are actually coming from pressure. I would, I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that, but I would certainly go to the first things, and I'd be looking at getting her eyes tested, getting her back checked to make sure that's all in alignment. Because headaches can come from a number of sources. They can also come from hormones as well. And so can headaches also. So, maybe the best thing to do would be go to a GP and just get them to check up some of these things, like get your eyes tested, get your back checked out, get your blood checked out, make sure your hormones are all in alignment, because there are so many reasons why headaches are there. And I think that when somebody's in pain, the tiredness, it does come forward, and it can be anything. I mean, to be tired, it can be the energy of the world at the present time. All of us are tired. It can be a type of anemia that could make her tired. Pain can make you tired. So my recommendation would be to get in there and go and see a really good GP and start at the basics and just see what you can come up with. But I do feel that there might be an alignment issue or a hormonal issue. So I'd certainly be looking at those points to start with. I hope that helps. Lisa Anderson, how are you? Nick Sunbacon. I got sunburnt last week so bad. Couldn't believe it. I was doing the garden and I didn't realize it was 30 degrees. And I thought, oh, it's a bit hot towards the end of the day when you sort of think, oh, that's a bit hot. Yeah, sure. Slip, slop, slap, guys. Australia's really nasty for the sun, and it can catch you off guard. I have to tell you something really funny that happened to me yesterday. So I'm on this like fitness kind of fitness thing, and bought myself a bike and a new helmet, and bought myself a basketball, and because my eldest son Daniel used to love playing basketball, so I sort of like had this passion for basketball. So I thought I'll buy myself a basketball because there's a basketball hoop just locally down at the park. So I get this ball yesterday and blow it up, go down there, and I'm playing, trying to play basketball, and you know, get the ball in the hoop. And this young lad comes up to me, and he must have been about 8 years old, and he says, "Oh, hi there, can I play basketball with you?" And I'm like, oh my God, this kid has no idea. So I says, "Yeah, no worries, lad. Yeah, happy to do that with you." I said, "My name's Bec." And he said, "Hi." He said, "How long have you been playing basketball?" And I said, "A minute." And he just like looked at me, and I just thought, oh my God, this poor child, he has no idea what he's in for. But you know, we had a good giggle and ran around for 10 minutes, and yeah, it was just funny. How long have you been playing for? A minute. True story. Very true story. Lisa Anderson started a new job today. Awesome. That's really cool. What's everybody's New Year resolutions? Here we go. Let's see what we got coming up for them. Is anybody like doing any study? Like, let me know. Okay, you know. Sorry, guys. Is anybody doing any study? I told you a little bit earlier about what I'm studying. I don't know what you guys are studying. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it was so funny. He just like looked at me like, oh, did she just say that? He's like doing all these moves with his basketball, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that's like globetrotter material. This old lady's not going to get anywhere near that, but I can throw it. Get your membership up and running for midlife career crisis people. What's that about? Midlife career crisis people. Wait, Ariane, tell me about that. What is that? Share so we all know. Carmen, your husband refers to you as a workshop groupie. I am a death doula and constantly learning new things in the field. Hey, Carmen, were you on earlier when I was talking about the new course that I was doing? Because I've just started a death doula course, and I would really love to talk to you about it and learn a bit more about your experiences in the field. And that would be really awesome to be able to do that. So yeah, I've only started it, so, and it's quite in depth. Well, there you go. So I came on earlier and I was talking about a course that I was doing, and it's a death doula course, and I wanted to bring forward some of the tools that you obviously know are in these courses, so that I can help people like yourself and other people that are you know, in the, you know, grieving stages or pre stages. But yeah, if you can private message me, that would be awesome. Whereabouts are you? So yeah, that's really strange because I don't know anybody else that does it. Here we go. Here's our report from Nick. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are all in Capricorn, playing with the government at the moment. Neptune is making everything fussy, and Mars is squaring it, so it makes people angry and confused. Well, ain't that the truth? Ah, okay, Carmen. Whereabouts in Victoria? There you go. Nick's put up her webpage there. So if anybody wants their astrology done and a bit more in depth of where things are at the moment, you can get that here. So there you go. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are all in Capricorn, playing with the government at the moment. Neptune is making everything fussy, and Mars is squaring it, so making people angry and confused. Ah. All right, Carmen, we'll have to catch up when you're back in Victoria. I would love to talk to you about your experiences as a death doula. All right, if that's okay. Ariane Taylor has written, I'm starting a membership-based community for middle-aged people who are going through redundancy, don't like their jobs, want a career change, and don't know where to start. I've had a recruitment business for the past 12 years, and I'm expanding it to help people make change. Ariane, amazing. There you go. So, if anybody wants to hate their job, get a new one, want change and don't know how to make it, get in contact with Ariane and she'll help you out there. That's a really cool thing. I like that. So this is always great when I can bring stuff to the banter to help you guys out that, isn't necessarily me based. So, we've got a couple of people on here today that have some really incredible skills. Nick's there with her astrology. Ariane's giving guidance and recruitment and stuff like around employment and things like that. And what's Renee got? Renee's got health coaching for patients with chronic health. Look as you guys go. Very cool. Very cool. I'm just reading some of your messages. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. We was guest speaker every week, HR managers, hiring managers who are good. Ariane, can you contact me? I have somebody that could be really amazing for you as well. Oh, Nick's saying my astrology is esoteric astrology, so it's learning about yourself. Jules is selling her her colonic business. I'm selling a colonics business. I wonder what comes after that. Well, whatever it is, it's less poo-poo. That's for sure. I think everybody's had enough dealing with shit this year. Unfortunately, some people literally. So yeah, Jules, if anybody wants to buy a colonics business, contact Julie because she's selling hers. And Ariane, I have the most incredible woman who would be perfect for what you're actually for what you're doing. Okay, perfect for what you're doing. And yeah, please contact me and I'll put you in contact with her. No more shit. That's right. And I'm more than happy to also keynote for you as well, Ariane, if you ever want that too. I'm happy to do that. Okay, there we go. Look at that, guest speaker every week. We've got colonics going on. We've got HR going on. We've got death doulaing going on. It's all happening here on the Barber Banter show today. Love it, love it, love it. I have to tell you something else too that was really funny last night. I looked up alternative things to do at Christmas, and it was so funny. Some of the stuff that people had on there was get drunk by yourself, get a karaoke. Look it up. Things to do. Yeah, things to do when you're at home at Christmas. Nick's got the perfect solution for there, Julie. That's your marketing. Get rid of 2020 shit with this incredible colonic business, or get rid of everybody else's shit. Or you could say something like, shit happens. Now's the time to remove it. Let's go with slogans for Julie's business. First person that sells it gets a free reading. Oh my goodness. All right, let's have a look. Where am I going to go here? I love collaborating too. All right. Where am I going? Hit the wrong one. Oh. Okay, let's have a look here. It's hard to be serious sometimes on this show because it's always such a fun filled. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to write that on there. Oh, no way. Ruth's written like she deals with shit all the time. Shit happens. Shit it off. Well, shit. I always wanted to do a coffee table book of signs for horse poo and chicken poo. Because some of them you see is just hilarious. Chicken poo, chicken do, horse poo, moo poo. Like, have a look on the side of the road when you're going past it. Some of the the signs that they actually put up. Yeah, you do distract me, and then I get in trouble later for it. So like, you need to do more readings and less talking. But there you go. We've got the parastologist on there. So if anybody gets like a fox or find a raven or something like that, just shove it in the freezer for us, will you? And I'll come and collect it so that, yeah, the boss can actually deal with its shit. Bottoms up. Ass up. At least you go like ass around something, ass about it. There you go. I think that's a pretty good one too. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Get rid of your 2020 shit. Exactly. That's why it's a banter. I know, but I always get in trouble for it. Do some more readings. Folks, see, look. See? Told you. It's only going to last a minute. Do some work. You're supposed to be marking. You can hear a kid screaming. Quick, lock the door. All right, let's bring spirit forward. Let's play with some spooks, huh? Colleen, are you going to find a mate soon? So lonely. Look in the mirror, darling, and love that person first. Okay, love that person first. Love that person first, and then the rest will actually come into play. My phone's going off. Any card for direction? I'm gonna get another deck of cards. Let me just have a look and see what I've got up there, and what can we bring down that's gonna give direction? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wait a minute. You know what we haven't had for ages? Sharon McLeod's fairy cards. So let's bring these in. Hi, Sugar Mama. When am I going to see you? You got no excuse now. All right, so we're going to work with Sharon McLeod in a minute, and All right, let's see what we can get first. I've got the cards here. Oh, I love fairies. Pretty sure I used to be one. All right, we'll get Bonnie's ass upside down and have a look here. Don't forget to share, everybody, and have something really exciting. I just want to show you this for a minute. That's not it. Wait a minute. I did a new banter. Here we go. Look at that. I put my new website up there. Get on and have a look at my new website. It's not 100% completed. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, if I don't say so myself. But Liz has done an amazing job with it, and I'm really happy with it. So that's pretty cool. So that's my new website. Jump on and have a look and let us know what you think. And if you think it's rubbish, I don't want to know. Tracy, you had 3 weeks off and you didn't come and see me. I hate you. Oh, you hurt your shoulder. That's still no excuse. You look babe. What's that mean? Mel, you are my #1 groupie. Don't forget, guys, my Christmas show's coming up on the 5th of December. Hi, Lemon. Who's a lemon? What does that mean? I'm reading the messages. I must look like an absolute idiot just staring at the screen. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, my Christmas platform show is coming up on the 5th of December. I think it's 8 p.m. What is she laughing at? What are you laughing at? Look at that. I have a piece of hair. I love the moving clouds. I know that was just like a temp thing, and I'm like, no, leave the cloud, leave the clouds, leave the clouds. I just dropped a card. No, you come and see me. Don't send me something. Oh, it's Stephanie on there. Oh, is that you, Steph? Ha. God, couldn't you have given her a better name than Lemon? What are you? Name's Orange. Oranges and lemons. Maybe that's what it was about the other day. Quite often when I do spirit work or when I work with spirit. No, go away, Mum. Shut up, Kyle. Yes, quite often when I'm working with some older spirits, like from the Victorian era when they come through, you know that Oranges and Lemons song? They sing that. So the other night they came through and we were trying to figure out what the hell that song meant. You know, Oranges and Lemons, the bells of St. Clements. Some of those old nursery rhymes. But yeah, there you go. You're a lemon, Kylie. where my rangers are this morning. Neither of them are on here. I must be busy. All right, let's have a look here. Okay, say hi to Joni for me. Give her a kiss. All right, Catherine. I'm going to go here for a second. Spirit saying go there. With the fairy cards. Okay. It's the pineal gland. Hi, Christine. Pineal gland is what I'm getting on this one. And it says fairy loves the... I'm going to spell this. I'm going to say this wrong, but you know what? I'm going to have a crack at it anyway. Fairies love that mushroom, right? That one. The red with white dots. Amanita mascara. Sounds like an eyeliner. Its magical energy unlocks gates and magical doorways. Shamans use it when following the reindeer along ancient ley line tracks. Just looking at this spot of beauty helps stimulate the third eye and pineal gland. It unlocks psychic powers and strengthens your intuition. I wonder how many people have eaten these. Explore your mind, be open to ways of expanding it. So, yeah, Catherine, this is just talking about your development. I feel like it's relative to psychic development, and just, you know, just opening up your mind a little bit to the realms that are near and around past this reality that we're living in at the present time. And I just want to bring that forward. So fairies love them, and shamans use them when following the reindeer along ancient ley line tracks. So a ley line is an energetic point, is a line that runs between two energetic grounding points. For instance, there would be a ley line between the pyramids and also Stonehenge. Okay, two energetic points. So a ley line would run between those, that and that. And then a ley line would run between Stonehenge and Ayers Rock, for instance. So if those of you don't know what a ley line is, that's what it is. So this is just saying, you know, allow that stimulation of the third eye to come forward, unlock the psychic powers and strengthen your intuition. So it looks like this year is going to be a big growth spurt for you on a mental plane and also the etheric plane as well, Catherine. So best of luck with that one. Christy Wilson, yes, I take on new students. Okay, yes, I do take on new students. My class is full at the present time. However, 2021, I can certainly, if I have enough people that are interested in learning, then I will open up a new class. It's $20 a week, and okay. And it's usually, well, the one I have at the moment is on a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock or 7:30. So, yeah, I do take on new students, not a problem. They probably are poisonous. That doesn't mean people aren't going to eat them. Jacinta, your daughter is going into hospital tonight for 3 to 5 days of testing as there may be issues with her kidneys. Will things be okay? Jacinta, I feel like that she's in the best hands, and I feel like you know, there will be a resolution. Okay, so don't stress about it. Don't think the worst, and just let the doctors do their jobs. I'm not a medical doctor, so it's hard for me to comment on something like that. But I know that she's where she needs to be, and I do feel that things are not as bad as what you're thinking at the present time. So sending her healing and you know, lots of love. Okay, hopefully that will get forward, and she'll be fine, up and at 'em before you know it. Okay. Yeah, and if you're interested in it, just get in contact with me, guys. You know, if you go to my website, there's an inquiry or a booking sheet. Just send me a message there saying you're interested in a development class for 2021, and I'll open up a class and we'll see how many we can get going in that class, and I'll give you a couple of day options as well. Okay, more than happy to do that. All right, let's see what we can get with spirit. A day class. All right, just write on there, guys. You're interested in a day class or a night class, and I'll get back to you. Okay. And I'll see what there's always the opportunity to put in a day class and a night class. Melanie's asking for direction. Okay. Do you know what? I've just pulled the cards from the middle of the deck, Melanie, and I've pulled out the exact same card, okay, the pineal gland. So I am feeling that development in your, in your third eye is something that you're going to be moving into. I do see a split decision coming up as well. And I just want to say to you, like, pause and sit back until, a bit more information is given, okay? So I don't know whether you're waiting on information to come forward or waiting on things to fall into place, but I'm just feeling like I want to sit at the edge of that split in the road and just wait for further information to come forward. And then once that information settles, I think it'll be on the other side of December. Once that information settles, you'll have a better, clearer understanding of which direction that you're actually moving in with. At the moment, things are a little bit unsettled, and both directions are going to lead forward. Okay, at the moment I can see you feeling a little bit stagnant, a little bit stuck in your energy, but I do feel that on the other side of December things will start to move forward. Okay, things will start to move forward. Guys, I can see you all asking about my class, and I just want to say to you that yes, I do have information about the class, but can you please jump onto my website and send me your details and just write that you're interested in the development class, and can I get back to you with further information? Okay, and then I'll send you out some forms and we'll take it from there. Don't put the information on the Banter, because once it's up, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it, if that makes sense. So the best thing to do is to actually go to my website, submit a inquiry, and I'll get back to you that way. Won't take too long, okay, but don't put the information up here, because yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it off here, if that makes sense. Anyway, Melanie, I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, let's have a look and we can see what we've got spirit here. I'm hearing the word Dave, okay, really clearly Dave. And I think Dave had a beard, and Dave had a beer belly, all right? And Dave's over in spirit, and he's showing me that he had a heart attack as well, okay? So I do see there you go. The boss has put up the AustralianPsychicBarber.com.au. It is actually running across the screen as well, but she's put that up there for you as well to submit that. But yeah, leave that there for a minute, because I do have spirit with me, okay? So I've got a gentleman here, his name is Dave. I feel like he crossed over in his 60s, 65, 67, somewhere along that line. And I do feel he had like he looks a bit Ned Kelly-ish. He's got kind of a longish beard, graying, and he's wearing a blue singlet, and just an Aussie type of gentleman, really easygoing, and big heart, big belly. And I do feel that he had troubles with his heart, because I'm seeing the scar down the chest, and that usually for me indicates either an autopsy or a heart condition that's actually going on there. So I don't know if anybody can place this gentleman, but he's really specific. My name is Dave, so he would have gone by the name of Dave. He's, he may have driven trucks or something along those lines, because that's the type of energy that I'm feeling with him. So I feel like he's an outdoor worker, not an indoor worker. He's got hands that look like they've worked as well. So I know that, there's a few cuts on the hands and a few, cracks here and there from dry skin. He's got beautiful eyes though, and a really hard worker is what I'm being told, what I'm being shown. So can anyone place him? His name's Dave. Dave or David, either in the first name or the second name. If you don't know him, that's all right. I need to know if you do know him. I need to know if you do know him. Okay. And I've got a C initial here too, so I don't know whether he's connected to a Chris or a Crystal, or a Christopher, Crystal, Chris. But I do feel like there's a C initial connected to him as well. He's wanting to reach out to somebody that may have or may know a Chris or a Crystal. I'm hearing the word Sagittarian as well. So there's a date that's relevant, sort of like nowish, coming up nowish. So it might be his birthday, passing date, or he's wanting to reach out to somebody with a date in sort of like the Sagittarian time bracket. Come on, guys. Who owns Dave? I know somebody has him. Got a Dave here. He feels like he's got truck driving energy. He may have worked as an outdoor worker. He's got working hands, cuts and scratches. He is quite tanned as well, long beard. He's wearing a singlet as well. I would say that he had tattoos or skin art on him also. He's got a bung knee, I'm getting as well. So I know he had trouble with one of his knees. And I do feel that he had heart-related issues. Chelsea, can you tell me what you can actually place in this reading, please? You're saying that you've got an uncle. Was his name Dave or David? Is there a Chris connection there? Did he have a heart attack? These are all really specific things that this spirit is giving me and passing across to me. Okay, so you can place David and Chris is your brother. Okay. Let's just have a look. Let's just put this up here for now, Chelsea. And so David would make sense that he was the truck driver. Does that make sense for you? Can you place the beard on him as well, the way he actually looks? Because he's just showing me the way that it looks and making me aware. I mean, look, that might be him just bringing forward a persona of what a truck driver to me looks like. But I know that he was associated with trucks or truck driving. He had him. All right. He was interstate trucking motorbike accident with a dodgy leg. Okay, so it was his knee that was dodgy. All right, I do feel that I'm with you, Chelsea. He's a really big, loving guy. Okay, a really big, loving guy. Now, I don't know whether he did have the autopsy because I can see the scar on his chest. Okay, so I do feel that there was something relative there. As well. And I know that he was mentioning the name Chris also. So I don't know whether your brother has a motorbike or there's something relative there, but I feel like I need to mention Chris and what he's up to or what he's doing. Okay. This is the message that's actually coming forward. He's also he's bringing me to hearing loss with somebody as well. So I know that's either somebody's being looked at for hearing aids or somebody's recently got hearing aids, but he's just wanting to acknowledge that. Okay. Was there a mark on his chest? Well, you probably don't know that, but anyway. All right, Chelsea. So I do feel like I have him with you, but I know that there's a scar on his chest, and I have to place that with you. So I don't know whether that's a result of the injury or the motorcycle accident, but he is telling me that his knee is buggered. And I also have to place that there's something with his around the side. Really, I feel like it's liver maybe is what I'm actually getting, or He's just showing me yellow liquid, so I don't know what that means or what that's relevant to, but I have to place that across as well. Would it make sense that his mum's still alive, your grandmother? It's the thing when you bring forward spirit, it takes that little bit extra on a Zoom or on a platform such as this, because there's that delay in messaging, and so it's not as fast. So I am grateful for everybody that watches these when spirit comes through, because I know it can be frustrating sometimes just staring at a screen. Okay. All right, Chelsea. All right. So anyway, if you can find out any of that information, that would be really cool. But I do feel that there's a scar on his chest, and I have to make relative of that. I also am being told to pass across a message about Chris to be careful on the road. And look, that's, I think, just everybody. In this time, at the present time, near and around Christmas. But I just feel that your brother can sometimes be a little bit distracted, and he's just wanting to bring forward that message, and that likeness of what's actually going on there, or something happening with Chris anyway. That's where his energy is directed. He's also wanting to acknowledge too that you're moving, or there's a move coming up for you. So I just want to place that forward. And he is also acknowledging his mother as well. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there. But if your family do feel that they want to contact and bring him forward, please just message us at my website there. There's a online booking form, and you'll be able to connect to me that way. But I'll leave that there, Chelsea. He's really loving. He's got a big heart, and he's just wanting to let everybody know that he's fine, he's there, and he's got some big love coming your way. So we'll leave that there for the minute. Hi, New Zealand. How are you going? Kate, I feel April is a word that I want to place with your question. April. Just having a look here, see what else there is. Hi, Sophie. How are you going? All right, guys, I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to jump off because I've got some bookings this afternoon. But I have enjoyed having each and every one of you here. See what else we can get. Yeah, I will. All right, I've got a lady that's coming forward, and I want to say Doris or Dorothy. Okay, Doris or Dorothy. And I feel like this lady um, would have even gone by the name of Dot as well. Doris, Dot, Dorothy, Dot, something along those lines. I feel like I want to bring her forward in. And I feel like I would have been in a aged care facility at the time of my passing, or in an aged care facility around the time of my passing. I want to put that on the table. And I want to connect to a daughter. Okay, I want to I'm just laughing at you, Nick. Ariane, I don't know what it is. It feels like Dorothy. Okay, but Dorsey, yeah, it could be. I feel like I'm wanting to connect to my daughter, and I feel like I was in an aged care facility at the time of my passing as well. Okay, I feel a little bit shaky too, so I don't know whether I had Alzheimer's coming up, or something that would make me shake a little bit. And I do feel quite tottery as well, and I feel like I'm quite frail. So in my twilight years, Okay, and I'm also getting the name Lucas or Luke as well. So I don't know if anybody can place a Luke or a Lucas or a LU connection. Lucy, Lucas, something along those lines. This lady that I have, I feel like she would have had a walking aid with her. She's quite frail. She's, still sort of like, she's still walking, but she is quite frail. Okay, she is quite frail. All of you are coming up with the grandmother's names. Okay, that's all right. We'll get some further information and weed you down, see where she sits. I'm being drawn to the neck. Okay, here, and I want to say to you that a piece of jewelry's gone missing. All right, now I don't know whether jewelry's missing from the neck. That was hers or that's yours, okay? But I have to place with the person she's trying to connect to a missing piece of jewelry, a lost piece of jewelry that would have come to light this week, okay? A piece of jewelry that would have either been discussed this week or it would have been brought to light this week. But I can see the jewelry that's been misplaced. Okay, and I want to bring that forward with this lady. She's got beautiful nails. Her nails are done beautifully, and she would have been quite regal also. Always done up to her finest. She's just absolutely gorgeous. Blue eyes. Is this making sense for anyone? I'm also being shown a picture, like a picture of somebody, but there's a little card sitting in front of the picture, and it's like a wallet card. You know, those little wallet cards that you can put your wallets. That's what she's showing me as well. So I don't know, guys, if anybody can place this lady. She is quite frail. She's got a walking aid. She does. And she's talking about a picture with like a little wallet card in front of it, like how you can tuck them in the frame. That's what I'm actually seeing with this one. Guys, if it doesn't mean anything to you, then please don't comment. Okay, I just need to place the yeses. Okay, Rachel. All right, let's have a look here. So Rachel's got the grandmother who was Doreen, which is what I said, dementia, which is what I said, and there was a connection to a Luke or Lucas. Okay, so you've got all three parts to that as well. Okay, and would it make sense, Rachel, that there's been a missing piece of jewelry? Does that make sense for you as well? Like a piece of jewelry's gone missing? I feel like a necklace is missing. Okay. All right, Rachel, I'm definitely with you. Okay. Because she's been pretty specific. When I deal with spirit guides, they give me the specifics. And as you can see, Rachel's placed all of those points. So Rachel, I am with you. I do have your grandmother here. She's absolutely gorgeous, done up to the nines, and she's just wanting to let you know. So your mum's passed over with an illness. Does that make sense as well? Because I'm being shown mum doubled over. So I don't know what the pain was, the abdominal pain. Okay. With the fact that you can place the necklace anyway, she's just acknowledging that it's not there. Or it's not where it should be. Yeah, Cancer in September. Okay, because I can see her doubled over, your mum. Breathing a breath of fresh air. Okay, breathing a breath of fresh air, but I do see her like doubled over, if that makes sense. She's acknowledging a beautiful blanket or something that would have been over her, okay? A beautiful blanket that would have been either a knee rug or something that was on the bed. But I can just see something really bright and beautiful, and she's just wanting to acknowledge that it brought sunlight into the room, or it brought, you know, that vibrance into the room and made it less dull, if that makes sense. So she's just acknowledging that some sort of a rug or something that you would have either placed over or had on her bed. She's acknowledging that as well. She's talking about love and blessings. Oh, she crocheted it. Okay, so she still has it on her. That's beautiful. I love it when spirit works like this and they show you certain things. She's over with your grandmother, Rachel. So just um, you know, be aware that she's over there with your grandmother. She's safe. She's free from pain, and she's just reaching out today to let you know that she's come forward, and that she, you know, she does love and care for you. If you do want to pull her through on a deeper level, please contact me for a private reading, and I'm more than happy to bring her forward. But today we're just going to say hi to her and let you know that she's near and around you, sending love and blessings from the other side, and also wants to acknowledge Luca as well. So I'm going to leave that there. All right, guys. I'm going to leave the banter there for today because I do have some readings coming up that I need to get to. But I am sending some love and healing energy to all of you. Get out in the sun, put some music on, laugh a little bit more, and just enjoy the day for what it is, okay? So sending you lots of love, and, you know, do something good for yourself. Honor you. That's the point that I'm bringing forward today. And if I have asked you during the banter to contact me, please do so for whatever reason that I've asked you. I will talk to you all on Sunday at 8 p.m. Guys, Sunday at 8 p.m. And don't forget, I have a platform show on the 5th of December at 8 p.m. as well. I think it's a Saturday. So yeah, jump on, get your tickets through, can't remember the name of it now, Eventbrite. And it's only $30 for the night, and it's the Christmas show, so it'll be lots of fun and lots of working with spirit. And for those of you that are interested in my class, then yeah, jump on, send me a hey, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And for the rest of you, I will see you all in due course. Thanks, guys.